Hello everyone. It's a very cold day in early February and it's trying to snow. There are just little bits of snow in the air. And Thwaite and I have been out in the garden. And as we were coming back, Thwaite said to me, "Is it true that some people have detachable teeth?" And I said, "Well, yes, Thwaite, it is true. They have false teeth that they can take out." And he said to me, "Well, my teeth don't come out." He said, "I've tried. I can sink my teeth into something really hard. We won't be specific about what. And I can shake my head like that, as hard as I can, but my teeth never come out." And I said, "Well, no, Thwaite, that's because the teeth are your own. But the teeth that people have that they take out, they're not their own. They've got those teeth because their own teeth have worn out or become rotten, had to be removed, so they can have teeth in their place." And Thwaite said, "Oh, well, are there other parts of their body that they also have that they can be taken out, that are removable?" And I said, "Well, there are a few things. For instance, you can have legs, like Douglas Bader did. He had removable legs. And this was a very good thing because when his plane got shot down in the war, he could take his leg off and escape. Otherwise, he'd have been trapped." "Oh," said Thwaite, "I never thought of that, getting my legs trapped, because sometimes I do go down holes where there are very, very fierce people living inside. I'm referring to badgers. And it might be very useful for me to take my legs off." And I said, "Well, I don't think you should go in for it when your own legs are perfectly good. But Douglas Bader, he lost his legs in an accident at Woodley Airfield." "Woodley Airfield?" said Thwaite. "Oh, I never knew that was a violent place. I thought it was just a little church." So I said, "No, Woodley Airfield Church exists in the place where there used to be a big area of grass where people landed their aeroplanes." "Oh, well," said Thwaite. "Anyway," he said, "have you seen my new collar?" And he's not wearing it just now, but he's got a new collar and it's got bells on it. And I said, "Well, I have seen it, Thwaite, and I'm very impressed." He said, "It's a bit like having an OBE, really, because people can hear you coming and then they get out of your way." He said, "Have you seen those trains, those very special trains that have their own name, like the Flying Scotsman or Sir Nigel Gresley, or possibly the City of New Orleans?" He said, "It makes me feel like that. You know how you get on the station and people stand back from the edge of the platform and the train comes through and it doesn't slow down at all. It just sounds its whistle or its horn and it goes. And you're there and you're buffeted by the train going past." He said, "That's what I'm like with my new collar on, with the bells." So I said, "Well, Thwaite, it's all very well feeling grand, but it's not always the best way to be, is it? You know, sometimes it's better to be humble and to be content just to be a member of the family or the community." Thwaite said, "Well, you're right." And he said, "Have you noticed that I'm wearing my old collar?" Which he is. I'll just show it to you. This is Thwaite's old collar. Can you see that? It's sort of tweedy. It doesn't have any bells. And Thwaite said to me, "Well, that's what I wear when I'm just being an ordinary person and not wanting any special status or to behave as if I've got the OBE or rush through stations. I just want to be with the people I know and love. And that's me. And that is Thwaite in Old Collar Mode, isn't it? And Thwaite said, you can't read his lips, but he said, that's right.